Yo, what's up? It's Mickey Goose, and today we're watching another Lummox video. And the title of this one is Wings of Redemption receives $500 from Redface. Still won't spend time with wife Smelly Kelly. Alright, let's get right into this one. What was he even doing there? What was he even doing there? Nothing. No words, no nothing. This is how you can tell he's been doing this for too long. And this is even fast forwarded. Mind you, what you're seeing is fast forwarded. Looks like he was fast forwarding a little bit. Yep, Lummox is fast forwarding during different. Oh, he was talking. It's just muted, and he didn't try to make sure that it wasn't muted before stream started. Doing this for 30 years, from what he said. Yeah, no, buddy, it's. Why'd you not make sure this wasn't ready? End stream. Okay. Comes back. Sound fixed. Okay. I'm still not talking. After fixing audio, still not talking.
Welcome back, guys.
There you go. Dude, you hate your life so fucking much. That's crazy. Don't even want to talk to chat. Bro, you don't know how grateful a lot of people would be even just having trolls in their chat. It's like a lot of the times it's funny. Like if you really can't laugh at a lot of the stuff in this world, you're going to be like how you are. All depressed and mad at everything and shitting bricks over people making fun of you. That just seems like a real tough way to live. I couldn't imagine letting every little thing get to me and not at least finding a little bit funny of what these people are saying about you. Because I've seen some of the jokes and they're funny. They're funny. So I'm like, I don't get how you just don't laugh at it. It is funny.
Welcome back. You gotta try Xmas. You like game again? I actually don't like the game.
That's no surprise.
I played it, didn't like it. Here's the thing: like once you play stuff like Elden Ring, every other game kind of sucks.
When you don't, I feel like that's a tough, because every game has its own like genre. So I feel like it's weird to compare Souls like to every single other genre. And say once you play a Souls like game, you don't really gotta play any other game. This is all you need. Like, no, I can easily say within the past maybe 5 years, I've been opening up my genre of gaming, and I found that there's a lot of games that I just, if I never would have opened myself up to trying them, I wouldn't have gotten to try these amazing games. And I'm not gonna lie, Expedition was one of them. I didn't care for turn-based games. That game really changed my mind on that. And I just feel like some people are just real simple minded and won't want to ever, expand what type of games they play. And that's fine. But just know if you don't expand your game genre, then that means you might find yourself feeling limited on the games you can play because you're not expanding that. But yeah, no, I need the Coca-Cola. Yeah, his one of his favorites right here, or is it Pepsi? One of the two. But yeah, I don't really be drinking these like that. They're good here and there, but I feel like the healthiest thing, and the thing that makes you probably feel the best is to mainly drink water, maybe some Gatorade or something with electrolytes. You know what I mean? But not Coca-Cola all the time.
Right? Like the only other game that I've played that's even on quality of like any of like the From Software titles was Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, so you do like those
Everything
type of
else is
games.
like, everything else is like, whatever. I mean, like it's like Final Fantasy and Dark Souls had a child, but it was French.
I wouldn't
Like it. I don't
I
think the
wouldn't
story's very good.
necessarily say that. Oh my god. This is how you know that he didn't like I feel like he maybe played like 10, 20 minutes maybe max and then got off. I felt like the beginning of the game I'm like, this is all right. As it went on, I started getting more invested into the story. I'm like, oh my god, the story's pretty fucking fire. The game keeps going on. You're just like, oh, like, there's a lot more to this game than I thought. And I, for one, I'm just happy that I continued playing. Because, yeah, the full story of the game, I can tell you right now, if you beat the game, if you play Expedition 33 and beat the game, you will not regret it because of how the story is. It's dirty. The only reason you'd regret it is not to be mean if you're simple-minded and you're just confused. Like, you might just be a complete dumbass and be confused on what what the story is. You really have to be sort of stupid. The story's pretty straightforward on, like, if you're paying attention. But if you're, like, zooming through and not paying attention, you won't. You won't.
The voice actors don't give a shit about the characters. I mean, like, I'm sure some people might like it. I could see it. Right, but, like...
They had goated voice actors and stuff. Oh, my God.
Not for me.
Yeah. Not for me.
Man literally just my whole career.
Not for me. Gets fucking smunked. Dodge.
Oh, come on.
I mean, dodge. Can't. Dodge.
Yay, dork. Make you fun of me because I'm fat. I got you. So funny. How can we...
And that's another thing that I'm talking about right there. Oh, thanks. Followed me because I'm fat. Bro. If you really want an example on how to, I would say, a better way of him, like how he would get better, you should watch people like Tim the Tatman and Queso. If you ever sit in their chat, you see people calling them fat, etc., etc., etc. They laugh at it. They make jokes out of it. You just take that shit completely to heart. And I'm like, that's not like a healthy way to go about it. To just constantly be completely offended every time anyone has any type of criticism or wants to poke fun at you, joke around with you. You just, oh, thanks. Oh. On top of that, you're not doing anything to lose weight, so why are you getting so... You're acting like you were, like, working at losing weight and no one can see it and people are calling you fat. That I'd understand, but it's not even that, bro.
Fix this. Alright. Thanks for
All right.
embarrassing me. Fucking average gel ball.
Embarrassing.
Hey, Wings, what's required to play Red Sec with you?
Excuse me. Embarrassing
Be
him.
a good person. Preferably on the East Coast of the United States.
Be a good person.
With the late... Yeah, the playmates, guys. Here's the issue you're going to have... if you won't...
Oh my god, bud. Redface dropping the $4.99.99 that's going to get taxed anyways. He said Wings of Redemption is the greatest content creator of all time. He's a very relatable person and says what's on his mind unlike any other streamer out there. Hope you and Kelly have a Merry Christmas, Wings.
Holy shit. Redface, great content creator, he's relatable.
Oh, what the fuck did he just say? What in the fuck did he just... One more time.
Holy shit. Redface, great content creator, he's relatable.
Hold on. Hold on. You motherfuckers hear this? Fucking listen one more time.
Holy shit. Redface, great content creator, he's relatable.
Bro, he really could have just taken just like how I just read it off and took my time. He really could have taken his time, but hell no, he decided to hit.
Holy Holy shit. Red
Eh,
face, baby.
there goes-
Relatable.
No, yeah, slow the fuck down. What do you read?
Dude, Red face, thank you for the $500.
Did you even read it? Okay, no, you just read some. Interesting.
Really, there's like one gun.
Yeah, maybe if you keep your fucking hands off your goddamn face, you can play the game. His hands have been on his face the entire time.
It's like the chaos.
So he didn't like that he was playing by himself. Bro, you need to gain a tiny bit more self-awareness. I've watched a few of the content creators that are making fun of you. Bro, I can't even really say they're like completely like... Is it really making fun of you if it's all errors that you can do something about but you choose not to? I was like, no, you're choosing to have yourself being made fun of at this point. At the start, I feel like like a few weeks ago when I first started watching these other content creators making fun of you, I was like, okay, I feel like they're going a little far. Sadly, as time continued to go on, I was like, and I feel like it's a little more deserved. And then as time went on, I'm like, yeah, no, the making fun of is completely deserved. There's no... I watch you deliberately be very mean to the people that you want to play with you. Every time it's their fault, never your fault. If you get wiped in quads, which is crazy. Yeah, no, and I've seen a few quads, and you've lost a lot, and I don't think you've ever admitted to being like, it was on me. That was my mess up. Maybe I could have been closer to you guys when circles closing, etc., whatever the situation might be. But no, you're like, you guys where were you? Well, if you weren't near me, if you ever just take the time to look back at any of your streams, you're going to see how much you blame everyone else beside yourself. But you're not going to do that because you're quite a lazy guy. And that's one thing I also learned about you.
Whoa. I don't have nothing.
Hello, people jumped out. Oh, he's fucked.
He's dead.
Why are you not just killing them?
You got
What are
guys.
you doing?
Fucking shoot them. The tank's dead. There's 1v1. It's 1v1. What are you running for?
See?
I'm trying to get to better cover.
This is what I'm talking about. What are you running for? I'm like, hey, you died. You guys weren't close to each other. He's playing now. Try to give some type of words of encouragement. If you want to bitch and complain, at least try to play like playful jabs or something. You're like a 43-year-old man bitching and complaining over a video game. That's annoying. That's pretty annoying. Hey, what is he doing? Oh, just gonna quit on him? Oh.
Fucking hell.
Damn.
Yeah, go join up. It's not even a real friend slot though. Like that's just terrible play. That's absolutely abysmal play. Like I killed
Excuse me,
one,
fuck.
take the tank out, disable the tank, get the other one's shields cracked, and what's he doing? He's sitting on the fence line, like trying to have a finesse fight.
Okay.
It's not.
We'll say that both of you guys were not in the best positioning, right? But if we're gonna think of who had the worst positioning, you were sort of out in the middle of a field for the most part. He was over by a fence, which was close to a building. He had the most coverage. You were just out in the middle. I don't see how that's only his fault.
How I am when I play first-person shooters. It's just like, dude, you gotta understand. I play this shit for hours upon hours on end, and it's like, like Rich Creamy Sauce had 140 ping yesterday and played better than that. That you just need to practice more. Be in a tent cooking.
Two things, and people will probably never understand it. If you play with wings, you need to understand that he's not going to like follow you or anything. If he dies, it's your fault. If you die, it's your fault. Never his fault. So probably, from what I've seen, the best bet, play close to him. But no one ever does that. I feel like you're all sort of trolling him. I feel like if you know he's the type of person that runs off and does his own little mission and does something stupid and gets himself killed, no one's ever like following him to try to help him. That's why I'm like, I feel like people are trolling him a little bit, which is funny as hell.
Peeling potatoes.
Think him?
Oh, fucking A, dog. You're protecting the tank? There's no tree. Like, if I turn my shit on, you see, like, some coats on the couch, a hat.
Alright, approaching the truck.
Purple Ross, remember that time that you made nothing of your life? We'll laugh at that, too. Wasn't I 30 years old then? No, I was a lot younger than that. I'm almost 40 now. That happened in, what, 2010? How old was I in 2010? I was 24 years old. So that was 16 years ago.
Bro, I was 15. Oh my god, he was a grown man.
Well, 15 and a half. And you're over here still fucking...
Get ready to jump.
And since then, he came out, he cheated during that. So, like, you're laughing at me, the guy who actively cheated. He had a JTAG Xbox. He was walling.
So it seems like he doesn't like people bringing up the past. Don't forget. Super bad. People don't forget. That's I feel like that's the one fucking line that people don't. It's the most truth. People don't forget. And if it's something that happened back in 2010, 2015, don't matter. People don't forget. I thought we knew that.
He was walling.
Wall hack and radar off, dude. Such cheese.
All hack and radar off. Did it crash again? Bro, I think at some point he was just ending stream because he was tired of streaming. We're going to read through maybe top 10, top 15 comments real quick. Probably top 5 to 10. First one, I would rather set my money on fire than give it to Richard. That is facts, not even a question. It's a waste to give it to him. Daily reminder, Redface and Mario are subhuman. They definitely are, because donating that amount to him is act like stupid. His mindset, spending time with Kelly isn't going to make me money. As that is true, but that is going to help your relationship. This man's thinking is just a fucking abysmal. I'm done playing with Legoat. Richard. He did say that, and now he's playing with him again. Crazy. His misery equals my joy. I was like, maybe not that far, but a little bit, honestly. And the misery that he has is self-inflicted, so it's like, it's a tough one. We're almost at the end of 2025, and he's still growing. Oh, shit. Yeah, he did say, I'm growing out of my clothes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no way Richard cares about Smelly at all, or else he wouldn't let her drive anywhere by herself with her history of car accidents. Didn't know that. I broke my controller. It's not that. It's always that. If I got a $500 Dono, I wouldn't be able to accept it. That's a lot of money that could be spent on his family instead. That's true. I'd accept it. I'd definitely ask and double check and triple check and be like, you sure? That's a lot. Like, and times are tough right now. So if you need that, like, I get that you're trying to be nice and donate to me, but don't. You just need to be a good person to play with me. Proceeds to crash on a guy for losing his gunfight and narrates a guy he'd never play with him. No, yeah, that's why I was like, you don't really want to play with him, bro. I'm telling you. What's Redface's address? He generally deserves harassment. He does that. Donating a big amount to a goofy. Anybody that calls me Mr. Potato Head without it being on the back of a $20 bill gets banned. So anyone who pokes fun at me, messes with me, gets banned. Interesting. Doesn't even bother to read out the entire message. God, he didn't say that's exactly what I said. I was like, he was just happy to see the 500. He don't give a fuck about your message. Man, you know what? Shout out to Wings and the talent that he has to have losers give him huge donations every stream. Yeah. Redface is an absolute loser of a person. I don't blame Glenbert for milking these weirdos for money. Yeah, no, technically I don't blame him. It makes sense. Starting to think Redface is either Boogie or Rasta. It has to be someone. Bro makes me not want to play any Souls-like games. Oh my god, right? He has strong opinions about video games. He plays them 12 hours a day, and he isn't a gamer. No, it's crazy. Hey, Arby's gonna have a field day with this one. He most definitely is. Bro, his videos be having me laughing so fucking hard. Going to work is probably the best 12 hours of his roommate's day. No, yeah, she probably loves leaving, not being home with the fucking super grown ass crybaby. This upsets me. How does someone like Redface obviously have some money actually fall for Wings BS? Usually stupid people don't do very well for themselves. You must have gotten an inheritance or something. You're going to play with me. You gotta carry me. Yeah, pretty much that's what he said. Man, what a heartfelt response. Wings gave to Redface after he graciously donated $500 fucking dollars to him and wrote about how special he is. Wings just stammers and stutters his way through reading it and gives this half-assed thank you. I couldn't think of anyone more undeserving. He's so fucking ungrateful, pathetic. And then again, whoever donates any money, let alone $100 to Wings, must be pretty pathetic themselves. LOL. Oh my god, I've read through a few of these. More than I meant to. Because these comments are actually fucking hilarious. There's 116. They're always gold. These comments are always gold on Lumix's video. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the end of the video. If you liked it, make sure you subscribe and like my video, and then make sure you also go over to Lumix's channel and like and subscribe to his. And I might just leave his channel in the description below of my video so that you can go to the original, to see it. But yeah, that is it for me. You know, and as always, peace out, 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 peace out.